Hi guys, Lori here. Today I'm here to review an adult novel. It is The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith. It is also by an author named J.K. Rowling. This is her second book in the Cormoran Strike series. I really love this book. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was a little bit hard to stay as invested in the mystery as I did in the first one, but I still really, really liked it. I'm not going to give away the ending, but I'm going to just talk generally about it, so this won't be a non-spoiler review. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a really interesting look at the publishing industry, and that's basically what the book is. And J.K. Rowling has a lot of knowledge about that, so I thought that she was using her own knowledge, which was actually really interesting. I loved all the characters that were introduced in that little mystery. It was really, really interesting. A little bit hard to get into, but other than that, I really thought the mystery was good. I really loved the relationship that was developed between Strike and Robin in this. Robin is his plucky assistant, and Strike's this big monster-like man, which if you haven't read the first one, which is The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith as well. That book was really good. I'm probably going to do a reread at some point this summer, and I'll do them together. But I'm going to focus on this book. But I really liked the relationship. I thought it was, again, very interesting male and female dynamics that was addressed in this book. It was very interesting to see how they related to each other and how Robin was so into it and Strike was really scared to have her be so invested. I thought that was a very interesting relationship to develop. It was also interesting to see how her relationship really affected her relationship with Strike and also represented her relationship with Matthew. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where it goes in the next books. I know this book we got a lot of information about Strike's family and Strike's past that had been hinted at in the first book. So I hope that there's a lot more we learn about Robin, because there was a few things that were dropped, like why she left college and stuff like that we don't have information quite yet, and I'm intrigued to see where that goes. This book was very interesting to me as well because Strike is one of his legs is amputated. So it really focused, I thought, a lot on his disability and how he was dealing with it, and how he noticed how much issues he had and how limited he was, and he didn't want anyone to help him. And I thought that was such an interesting dynamic, because you never really see that in books, especially when you're a private investigator. You're supposed to move really fast. He can't do that, and it was really interesting. Also, I really liked the use of social media and text messages in it. I loved learning more about Strike's relationship with Charlotte. I loved learning more about the books that were represented in the mystery, the Bombax Mori and all the other ones. It was so interesting, and all the characters were so compelling. I did not see the ending coming. I thought it was going to go a totally different way. But I like in this book, Strike knew who he thought the killer was before we actually found out. So it was a progression to eventually tell the audience. So I thought that was a little bit interesting than the way they did it in the first book, which was just an info dump at the end. It was still a little bit of an info dump, but I felt like it was an info dump that made sense. And I thought that was really interesting. I love the car scenes in both instances with Robin. I love the last scene, the epilogue, when Corman gave her present. And yeah, it was such a good book. It was it was not my favorite mystery novel, but I really did enjoy it. J.K. Rowling has a way of just capturing you. Whatever she reads just captures you. I will also link my blog review below of The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith. And at some point later in the summer, I will do a review of The Cuckoo's Calling. That was the mystery I did prefer, but I really, really did enjoy this one as well. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please list them below. Contact me on Twitter, Goodreads, and I will try to get back to you in a quick and timely fashion. Thank you very much, and have a very nice day. Happy reading, everybody!